And welcome everybody here to True Divine as we get underway with Ezekiel Knights taking on Pike Liberal. We're fixing to get the introductions. We'll listen in on that.
Number 10, Austin Cross. Number 20, Mario Davenport. Number 21, Payne Jeffcoat. And now for your Ezekiel Academy Knights, number 0, Miles Richardson. Number 3, Dawson Gray. Number 20, Aaron Rose. Number 24, Christian Hester. Number 35, Bradley Baumgartner.
Starters for both teams.
Yep. The Patriots posting a record of 9-0, and Knights 5-13 on the year so far.
They're looking up the matchup there, yep.
Knights with 4 on the floor. Miles Richardson just walked out of the door over there. I don't exactly know where he's going. Oh, I think he's forced to change his undershirt. He had a black undershirt on, and maybe that was, or I'm not entirely sure.
A little hold up here as we get started. Just got through with the girls varsity game as the Ezekiel Knights defeated Patriots.
Yeah, that was a good game by the Knights. They probably put on one of the better performances of the year, did the varsity ladies Knights. I think if you're Ezekiel, maybe you're just okay with the clock running for the moment. These Patriots, they have a fantastic team this year.
And they went ahead and put, I believe, Jed Morris in to get the game started.
As Richardson retakes the court. Yeah, forced to take off his black undershirt. The ref said that it meshed with something that the Patriots had on, but I'm not entirely sure what. They do have just kind of a red and black color. And now Miles Richardson getting back on the court, and there was something on the court that needed to be wiped up. A few little early delays in this game, but we will be getting underway soon.
Come on, Knights, let's go.
Knights have had a very tough run of games the past couple of weeks, and this one might just be the toughest. I know they played the Otago Generals. We weren't able to video that one, but we'll see how they do here early. That one goes up from Dawson Gray, who knocks it down early, and the Knights have an early lead. And the Patriots going to see how they respond. That one worked up underneath. Now going to be outside. Worked into the corner. That shot goes up for 3, and that's a way to respond.
The favor, yeah.
Now the press coming from the Patriots. Weren't quite able to get set up as early as they would have liked. Now with Richardson, that one got tipped and taken away. And now a chance to come forward for the Patriots, who just got a nice touch on that rim. And once again, the Knights give it away, and the Patriots able to take advantage. Knights a little bit sloppy in possession here early. Now with Bradley Baumgartner, who's going to step up. Slows it up now, finds Dawson Gray. Back out to Baumgartner. Thought about the shot, now going to drive. Gets it back to Gray, who pulls up for 3. Just off the mark. Good rebound by Christian Hester that time. Now to Burrows. Richardson just off the mark. Knights missing a key factor tonight in Peyton Patchell. He would definitely go a long way in helping the Knights physically underneath. Miles Richardson and Christian Hester, the two men getting the big start down low. Great, nice. The sky is fast.
Wow.
I think these Patriots ranked somewhere around the 50th in the state of Alabama. The Knights somewhere, I think, in the 200 plus, I believe. So definitely going to be a tough test for Ezekiel. We played Pike Liberal last year, I think for the first time in the Knights' history. We weren't actually able to record that game, but they had a fantastic team last year. The team this year might be just as good, but Gray able to go up and get 2 more for Ezekiel. And the message from the coach, kind of the same when we played the Autauga Generals, just go out there, play your best game. Don't do anything, stupid or get yourself into trouble, nothing like that, and just see how you do. You match up against some really good opposition and show some heart. Kind of go out there, and the next game will probably be easier. That shot goes up no good, and
big collision at the end. Yeah.
Charge called against Hester there. That's a bit of an odd call. And then he just said it was a push there. The initial signal was a charge, but I think push is the right call, not so much of a charge. Knights trail by 4 here early on. 5:47 to go here. Patriots moving the ball around well. Now outside, long 3 goes up, just in and out.
Gets his own
Great
rebound.
job following up the rebound. That's what coach is always going to tell you to do, is follow your shot. Knights not switched on underneath that time. Now Richardson kicks it forward to Hester, who tries to drive and find a lane, just lost a handle on it, and once again the Patriots a chance to come forward. That one goes up. Great job to keep that one in play. And a foul called against Gray, and 2 more are going to go the way of the Patriots.
Keeping that ball in play here.
Yeah, that was a great job keeping the ball in play. I didn't quite see the foul from Gray. That's a great job, and to get as accurate of a pass as that is pretty fantastic. First chance at the stripe for either team, no good. Great job by Richardson going up there and claiming a rebound. Probably going to get a lot of work in this game with the absence of Peyton Patchell. Good job by Richardson there, maintaining possession, kicks it underneath, got a little bit of a bobble there, but Burrows pulls up. Good rebound by Hester, now outside to Gray, who looks for 3, drains it. Great job by the Knights there, getting a couple of extra opportunities. Good work rate underneath the basket, fast break opportunity coming forward. That one goes up for 3 and is drained again. And that one tipped out of play. That's going to be Knights ball. Get it in to Aaron Burrows. Gets it over to Gray. Good job that time. Now back to Burrows. Trying to find some space. Finds Christian Hester now to Bradley Bumgardner. Up underneath. Miles Richardson trying to find some space to shoot. That's a tidy finish from Richardson. And that's giving themselves a good account out there early. Couple of substitutions getting ready for the Knights. Oh, man, that is just off the mark. That would have been an excellent finish, but just couldn't get it to go. Good defense by Ezekiel there, putting him off just enough. Now Burrows looks for 3, just off the mark. And that's a great move underneath. Now going to step up. Good finish that time. No mistake on that effort. I think for this game for Ezekiel, too, it's just kind of one of those games where there's no real pressure on. Just kind of go out there, play your game, see what you can do. Good pass that time by Richardson. Burrows looks for 3, drains it. And timeout called by the Patriots.
Both teams.
A very well contested game by both sides. It is only a 30-second timeout. And that was a 30-second timeout called by the Patriots. A couple of substitutions coming on for the Knights. Dawson Graham, Bradley Bumgardner, the 2 making way for Jed Morris and Mark Bucksbaum. Bucksbaum is going to give you a lot of work rate down low and going to put a lot of pressing defense. And Jed Morris is going to extend your range a little bit. Able to shoot from a long way away. A couple of substitutions also for the Patriots, who've done a good job kind of mixing up their scoring, had a couple of steals and takeaways, were able to make a couple of baskets in the paint as well as 2 from outside. That one worked underneath really well. Good step underneath, great pass that time, and a tidy finish. You almost felt like that pass was too far underneath the basket, but a good touch off the glass there. Aaron Burrows trying to step forward now. Good job getting away that time. Now going to kick it outside. Great handle by Morris. And gives it back, though. And now a chance for the Patriots to step forward, and they pick up 2 more. Knights with a couple of turnovers. And there's another one, but the Patriots not able to collect it quite as easily as the last couple. Now in the corner, going to pull up for three, and that is drained. That's a great shot from outside. Now with Morris, and that's going to be Knight's ball. The press coming early and often from the Patriots. Substitution now for them as well. I'm going to send this one long, but that one easily read by the Patriots that time. Couldn't quite handle it. Now in the corner, going to pull up for three yet again. That shot comes up short.
Still
good job keeping that one in play. And that one too heavy off the glass. Hester got a hand to it, but had it knocked away. And then third time of asking, the Patriots get the rebound. Knights just kind of caught in possession there. And the Knights, once again, going for the long ball, lost it. And Bucksbaum tried to keep it in play. I feel like the Knights have had opportunities to break the press, but I just don't feel like the long ball is the answer. The Patriots have been able to pick it off a little bit too easily, going with about 2.5 minutes, or 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Great ball movement there. And the shot goes up, and that is a tough finish. Knights coming forward again. Gets a screen set from Hester that time, but good defense by the Patriots. Now going to get it over to Morris. No foul called there. It might be a little fortunate from the Patriots to get no foul called. But now a chance for the Knights to come forward quickly over to Richardson. Burrows able to pick it back up. No shot, though, and the Knights missing a couple of easier opportunities there was Aaron Burrows, and that one blocked. Stop. Christian Hester able to get up and get a hand in there. No foul called on Bucksbaum that time. And the second one goes. Apparently the Patriots able to play a little more physical than maybe you would expect. Got a couple of swats in there. Now the foul is called. Well, the Knights having to work hard for these fouls. We feel like there was a couple in there that could have been called. Dawson Gray and Jed Carnes stepping onto the court for the Knights.
This game getting started very quickly, very early.
Christian Hester and Aaron Burrows, the two making way.
If you're joining us on YouTube, be sure to click that subscription button notification,
and
hit the like button.
Again, the turnover from the Knights. And two more easy points going for the Patriots. Well, Knights gave a good account of themselves early, and there's a foul called. But a lot of turnovers coming from the Knights. Just sloppy play, just kind of desperate long balls forward. Haven't really been able to get it going so much. Jake Carnes now going to get this one underway. Dawson Gray with it, gets his pocket picked, and now a chance to come forward again for the Patriots. With Jed Morris now, over to Carnes. Trying to get that one to Richardson, got tipped away. And once again, the Knights with another sloppy turnover. That shot goes up for two, and it is good. Dawson Gray trying to step forward, and he gets fouled. Knights going to inbound this one. Just in Patriots territory, about 44 seconds to go here. And they get this one in. Richardson now with it. Trying to find some space. Had a screen set by Gray. Didn't like the look of it, though. Now going to get this one over to Bucksbaum. Gets it into Carnes. But that one again taken away, and the Patriots couldn't quite get it that time. And once again, taken away. Carnes couldn't quite claim the rebound, and second chance points go up and are good. Dawson Gray trying to come forward now. Trying to work up against two Patriots. Now with Carnes. Over to Bucksbaum. Gets it to Richardson. Goes up for three. That one off the mark, and that will do it for the first quarter of play. The Pike Liberal Patriots putting up 41 in that first quarter. A lot of help, though, from the Knights. A lot of turnovers from Ezekiel. giving them plenty of opportunity to do so. But good scoring by the Patriots, obviously, and the Knights just really kind of lacking ideas. You know, it's just a lot of turnovers and a lot of fast break points going the way of the Patriots.
If you're watching, feel free to join in on the chat. Cheer out for a team or a player if you feel like doing so. I'm sure they would love to see that you might be watching them play. Or give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying the broadcast. Always helps the YouTube ratings out there. You can also click that share link and get a copy link and send it out to a text message, Facebook page, friend or family.
And for the Knights early on, I mean, they were playing pretty well, but just started getting forced into a lot of sloppy turnovers. Really just, whenever you want to break the press, if you get the ball in quickly and you kind of sit back, it really forces you to probably try and throw a little bit more of a desperate ball, especially against a team that works as hard as Pike Liberal does on the press. And you've just got to get it in quickly and try and work forward. You can't really sit stagnant, or that will eat away at that clock that you have to get the shot off. And that, I have no idea how that went in. That's another tough finish for the Patriots. And that's a little bit better for the Knights, working it forward in a little bit better fashion that time. Didn't have to rely on the long ball. That one tipped away. That's going to be Ezekiel ball. Dawson Gray got it tipped out of his hands. But that's what I'm talking about. You kind of get it working forward a little bit quicker. Now this one goes up, and that is a block that time. Not an easy man to block either as Hester, and now the 2 points going the other way. Knights into Gray this time, a little bit of a slip there. Looked like a slide tackle, and now Gray slips. And almost rolled his ankle there. That's not a great look. 2 slips in a row. I wonder if there is something wet on the floor. We saw one when Gray came forward, and then the second time Gray slipped. As you can see it there. I wonder if there was something wet at that point, and then Gray slipped because of it.
Hey, there's a wet spot somewhere right in there where he just slipped a second ago.
Yeah, there is a wet spot. I don't know if the Patriots player, he slips right here, and I wonder if Gray maybe stepped in some of his sweat possibly, but now they're cleaning up a spot on the floor. That's not what you want in a game like this, is any kind of injuries for either side. And it's going to be Patriots ball. Working around well. Not going to pull it for 3. That one goes up just off the mark. Able to claim the rebound, though. Good pass that time. No idea how he saw him outside. That one probably deserved 3 off that pass, but no good. And the Knights get it back underway. Again, just working it forward quickly, not getting caught into a corner. That's how you're going to break the press here for the Knights. Burrows with it. Now over to Carnes. Now going to try and step inside himself, and that one gets taken away again. Chance coming forward for the Patriots, and the foul called there. That one going to be against Dawson Gray. Again, the Knights' problem is just coming from a lot of turnovers. We don't have the stats here, but obviously it's due to the work rate of the Patriots, but at the same time, the Knights just putting themselves in not so great positions, and a couple of hopeful long balls forward. Probably take up a majority of those, but then after that, just the work rate from the Patriots down low. Got them a lot of steals in this game. A little bit of substitution confusion. Substitute was getting ready to come on, but he's coming on for the shooter. You can't really sub on before he gets done shooting, unfortunately. That one goes up no good, but rebound is by the Patriots. And working it around well. That one goes up for 3 and is drained again.
Just moving that ball around, watching that on the replay.
There's some insane range out there. And this is
within
where
5 seconds.
The Knights don't need to be. Working into a corner and then just not having any option to come out of it. And once again, it turns into a turnover. Richardson checking in, Carnes coming out. Thought about the three again. Now going to work this one underneath. Good pass that time, and two more going for the Patriots. Baumgartner now with it, trying to get it worked forward. Good job there getting away from two. Now over to Richardson, who tries to step underneath for the Knights. Great shot, couldn't get it though. Second chance opportunity for Richardson, finds it. That's the first two for the Knights in the second quarter. Good step underneath that time, but just left that a little short on the finish. Still able to claim the rebound though. Now going to try and drive. This one outside. Good pass across that time. Now in the corner, had a chance to maybe shoot the three there. Screen set, finding a little bit of space. That one tipped, but still in possession of the Patriots. Now a chance to try and drive underneath. Try to disguise that path. Went through the legs of Richardson, but he is able to claim it. And the Knights with a steal of their own, but given right back to the Patriots. And there's the hopeful long ball. The Knights just cannot afford to keep throwing. Full line change coming on for the Patriots. And I mean, the long ball to break the press sometimes works against certain teams, but when you're playing guys as athletic as these Patriots are, I mean, you know, they can jump a mile in the air. It's just not going to happen for you. Good ball underneath that time, and two more going the Patriots' way. Now with Gray. Nice trying to get it worked forward quickly. Much better that time by Ezekiel. Now with Baumgartner going to slow it up. Over to Gray again. That shot goes up for three, just off the mark. Christian Hester gets a hand to it. Now over to Burrows with Richardson, who finds two. That's much better by the Knights.
Yeah, good play there.
But whenever you got guys like that can work it around underneath, and then a big man down there who can finish like that, that's the way that you're going to have to go for the Knights. That one goes up no good. Richardson able to claim the rebound. Knights coming forward quickly again. Good pass there by Richardson to get it over to Gray, who's now going to try and drive. Gets it whacked away. And now a chance 3-on-1 for the Patriots. Couldn't apply the finish, and he had a toe out of bounds when that shot goes up. Great job by Richardson following that one and getting two more for the Knights, or two more away from the Patriots, rather. A couple of substitutions getting ready to check on for the Knights. Jed Morris and Mark Bucksbaum going to come on. I think it's going to be Gray and Baumgartner, the two that will check out for them. But we've seen it in the past couple of games for the Knights. They really have struggled with turnovers against lesser opposition. And whenever you're playing a team as good as Pike Liberal are, then for one, you can't really work yourself into a corner. And I mean, they're going to take the ball away no matter what. But whenever you make it harder on yourself, it's just going to make it easier for them. Like when we saw them play against Otago Generals, Knights did a good job of working the ball around very well and very quickly early on. Here they haven't done that quite as much. That one slapped out of the hands of Burrows. Knights going to get it back on the way again. Screen set by Morris there. Now over to Richardson, back with Burrows. Good movement by the Knights there. Now over to Hester, who has a lane to drive. Going to step up, and just too long. And they called a charge against Christian Hester there. I think that's what you call buying the foul there. Hester didn't really apply too much contact to him, but you know, gets that call sometimes.
And as physical as this game has been.
Yeah, you feel like that one's a little bit of a light one. Patriots working this one around now outside. And that one's stolen away. Richardson able to get a hand in there, and that one off the mark. Good defense that time by the Patriots. That shot goes up from Bucksbaum, no good as well. And now a chance to come forward once again for the Patriots, and that's going to be a travel.
2-3 too many steps.
Yeah, a few too many at times. Now with Burrows, over to Hester. Now back to Burrows. Gets this one outside to Morris, who can shoot from a mile away in his own right. Over to Richardson, who pulls up for three. Just too long, and the Patriots claim the rebound. whenever you pull a big man like Richardson outside shooting threes and you don't have the big number 5, Peyton Patchell, in there, it's going to be hard to claim rebounds against a team as physical as this. And when they drain shots like that, it's hard to defend. Now a Bucksbaum. Good job coming forward quickly. Good ball handler, able to maintain possession in between 2 Patriot players, but once again, another sloppy turnover by the Knights. I feel like the Knights have been stuck on 17 points for ages now. Really struggling to find some sort of offense, but really just struggling to get the ball out of their own half at the moment. Too many turnovers. Now got to pull it from 3, and that one just off the mark. Hester battling for the rebound, but Patriots able to claim it. That pass a little bit wayward, still maintaining possession, and Richardson going to get called for the foul there. Well, and you can say that the Patriots have been shooting really well, but at the same time, the Knights have just been giving them opportunity after opportunity to make things happen. That shot goes up no good. Good rebound by Richardson there. Now with Burrows.
Carnes just walked past the desk, giving us the look. He gets set to go in.
He knows he's about to be tossed into a very tough game right now. And Bucksbaum has his pocket picked. And foul called, not entirely sure on who. I think they called it against, they did call it against the Patriots. Been playing a very physical game so far with the Patriots. The referees have allowed it both ways, though, aside from maybe that one charge. Aaron Burrows checking out now. Jake Corrins checking in. This one into Richardson now. Probably one of the most physical of the lot. Going to pull up for a long one. Absolutely drains that fadeaway, but call for a travel. He's going to be very disappointed not to have that one. That was one of the better shots we've seen him make all year. This one worked out into the corner. Goes up for 3, just off the mark. Jake Carnes able to get the rebound now. Faking it every which way now with Richardson. Fakes the handoff and now going to step up underneath, going to get fouled. Looks something like a play action pass there. Richardson now a chance at the stripe. Both teams with 5 fouls to their name. First one up too long.
Our score in the scoreboard is different. We're going to check on that in a minute.
Richardson able to knock down his second one.
We get to halftime here in a second.
That one goes up for 3. No good. Great job rebounding there by Hester. Could have got called for over the back foul as well. Nothing given, though. Knights with about 8 seconds now to try and get a shot away. Good job by Richardson maintaining possession. Over to Hester now. Going to kick it outside. Bucksbaum has a chance to shoot. Gets it away. Just off the mark. It looked like a good one from our point of view. Yeah, we've got a slightly different score. On ours, we've got 18-58. On the one in the gym, we've got 19-56.
We're going to check.
I like the scoreboard in the gym a little bit better, but the Patriots playing lights out. But honestly, the Knights really just helping them along the way. Too many turnovers, too many sloppy giveaways from Ezekiel. And maybe it probably doesn't change much on the scoreboard, but at the same time, you don't really want to make it easy for a team like the Patriots.
Yeah, just looking here again, some of them had just a lot of threes.
That was from the girls' game, actually, I believe. But after that, a lot of threes. So a lot of shooting from outside. I mean, the Knights did an okay job of it themselves, but so far through this one, they trail 18-58. And we will see how the rest of this one shakes out. We have about 7 minutes left at halftime, and we will be back in just a few to bring you the second half.
Yeah, we'll put a clock up and a graphic up. We're going to drop off for a second as Pike Liberal Patriots lead Ezekiel 58-18. Be back in just We are back underway here for the third quarter. Ezekiel might get the first points as the Patriots lead 56-20.
Yeah, Knights just really struggling in that first quarter with a lot of turnovers. I talked to Coach Bowden. I think he said we have more turnovers than we did points in that first half, which is never a great stat to have. Good job though by Miles Richardson getting a turnover going the Knights' way. Now going to get it back. Kicks it back out to Aaron Burrows. Thought about the shot. Now going to drive underneath. Gets a shot away. Just a little too tall. And out of play. That should be Knights' ball.
You guys watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit the like button. Share it out and hit the share button. Share it out with some people. Dawson Gray
Couldn't
goes
get that
up.
one to go. That was a tall rebound. Now, good pass underneath that time. And just a little bit lackadaisical with possession there. Could have been an easy two, I feel like. But now going to have to work for it a little bit more. Going to pull it from three. That one comes up short. Able to just maintain possession. And still couldn't get it to go. Hester able to claim the rebound. A couple of shots early for the Patriots. Couldn't get them to finish. Now going to try and work this one around to the Knights. Gray, no foul call there. That was a little bit of a surprise right in front of our camera.
There it is right.
That one even, I would say, a little bit less egregious than the last. Does get the foul called, though.
I did go back and check the score, and
seems to be right with the books. So yeah, we can go back and look and just see if we
well, we did.
We missed it.
They actually did change the scoreboard.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so they changed it. It was off by one for the Ezekiel. So
we did have it right over here. And the Patriots now going to work this one around outside. That shot no good, and good rebound by Burrows.
Long pass.
And this time for Richardson going to go up. Looked like he kind of wanted to try and get his hands over the rim there, but just applying the smart finish instead. A couple of changes getting ready for the Patriots. Now going to work this one around outside. Going to drive underneath. Couldn't get it over the top of Hester, but the second chance points do go. Knights just kind of switched off after that one, it seemed, and now the long ball comes forward. Burrow's able to claim it. Now Hester going to come forward. Nearly got it taken away. Now over to Gray. Just able to hang on to possession there. Very physical inside. And that one from Burrows too tall for Hester. Now a chance to come forward for the Patriots. And just got that one to sneak over the top of the rim. Now over to Bumgarner, drives inside. Great step that time. That's a little more of what we saw from him last year before the hamstring injury. Maybe now just trying to get back into game shape. That's a long three, and that is absolutely drained. A couple subs now coming on for the Patriots. I actually got a chance to talk with the Patriots head coach at halftime and just kind of talked about the depth of their team, how everybody out there can shoot the ball. And the Knights have depth themselves, but when everybody out there can shoot the ball from a mile away, it's hard to defend.
Yeah.
Knights also, of course, missing the big number 5, Peyton Patchell, not here tonight. We're missing Aaron Burrows against the Lightning. But this team really starting to kind of come into its own a little bit. Just a lot of games these past couple of weeks. Definitely going to be a very tired team. And Knight's going to get this one back underway. Over to Gray now. Kicks it forward for Aaron Burrows. Just able to hang on to it. Now over to Dawson Gray. Gray passed that time and just not able to apply the finish. That might have been one of the easier looks the Knights have had in this game, but just not able to finish it off. This one goes up from three-point range, comes up just short. Hester battling for the rebound, and it is eventually tipped away by the Patriots. Knights will get it back. Get a towel in there, don't want anybody slipping on a wet floor.
Yeah, a couple of slips in the first half there.
Yeah, one thing you don't want to have is injuries in a game like this. That's a little more of a runaway game for either side. Get this one back underway here momentarily. Knight's going to get the ball back. Get this one into Bumgardner now. Going to come forward for Ezekiel. Over to Richardson now. Now Burrows. Going to pull from a long three. Comes up just short. Hester does a good job boxing out and able to maintain it there. Now going to go for three from Bumgardner. That one comes up short. Rebound hits Richardson pretty much right in the face, and he's going to get it.
Hey, way to play, Miles. Keep it up.
And Knight's going to get the possession arrow, as that was a jump ball called. Jed Morris walking over to the desk. Going to come on. Bradley Bumgarner going to check out for the Knights. Dawson Gray also coming off. Mark Bucksbaum taking his place. This one in quickly to Morris. Underneath to Richardson. Now outside to Bucksbaum. Thought about pulling up for three. Now over to Burrows. Good pass this time into Hester, and he's going to get fouled. Came over the back on that one a little bit too much. Might have got a piece of the arm. That's better work by the Knights inside. Good decisive passing there from Aaron Burrows, too. You got to rock it in there to Hester. And that's one thing the Knights, I feel like, lack a little bit of. They work fast, but you need to be a little more decisive kind of whenever you make those plays down low.
They've had a few practices here. We've had a lot of games and not a lot of practice. Some of the football players coming on didn't get a lot of practice time with the guys who've been practicing.
I think they've had one practice probably so far this year, which was last night, I believe. Yeah, a lot more games than practice for the most part for these guys. And now going to step inside. Going to kick it back out. Thought about pulling it from three from there. Now going to pull it from the jumper for two. That one goes up no good, and the big man can't finish down low. And that one taken away from Burrows, and Hester got a hand to it, but it legally says the official. It looked like Burrows there on the turnover was looking for a screen from somebody, but couldn't do it and just kind of got himself wedged in between the two. Goes up from the stripe. Second one going up here. It is good. And that one taken away again. Another turnover coming from Ezekiel. This one in the corner, thought about the three, good pass underneath that time, and another tidy finish. This one into Morris, over to Hester now with Burrows. Good pass into Richardson, great give back to Burrows. That one goes up for two, couldn't apply the finish, but Richardson, a tough finish that time over a couple of bodies, able to get it to go. Now fast break opportunity coming for the Patriots. Good pass that time, the shot no good, but the putback gets two. The Knights a little switched off there, and that one swatted away, and that's going to be Knights ball. one change for the Knights, a full line change for the Patriots.
Come on, Brad. Go get him.
Hester getting ready to check off for the Knights, and that's a great job that time by Ezekiel, getting the long ball in twice, and a tidy finish by Mark Bucksbaum there. Knights playing a little bit better here in the second quarter, not getting caught in as many turnovers, and matching almost Pike's score here in the third quarter. That one goes up for 2, almost uncontested. Great rebound, though. Second shot goes up, and it is good. Burrows now with it over to Morris. Now Bucksbaum, who gets it taken away, and he gets a hand on that one, and the shot's still going to be up and good. Bucksbaum now going to fire it over to Burrows. Now with Morris, who's got a lot of space to shoot, and you don't want to let him do that. Oh, just off the mark. The second one tipped up in the air, no good, and now a chance to come forward for the Knights. That shot no good. Second chance opportunity also no good. Morris with a great rebound.
Yeah.
A very underrated rebounder for Ezekiel for sure.
Yep.
Now Richardson going to get fouled.
Yeah, Morris is good outside, but he also is he's done a good job in the past 2 years with rebounds.
Yeah,
He'll surprise you out of nowhere.
His vertical's gotten a lot better the past couple of years. Couple of subs for the Knights. Burrows checking out. Jed Morris also coming off for the Knights. Bradley Baumgartner taking his place. Carnes getting this one underneath to Richardson, who just couldn't quite get the handle on it, and just out of play. Patriots coming forward. Baumgartner nearly able to get a hand in there. And Bucksbaum able to do the same, though. And now a chance to come forward for Bucksbaum. Gets a shot away and a tidy finish that time. Good work by the Knights. Nearly got 2 steals in there and were able to turn it into 2 points. This one now in the corner. We're going to pull it from 3. That one comes up short and out of play. And they call that Patriots ball. I don't know about that one from the point of view. Yeah, that definitely looked like it came off the Patriots. And Knights switch off underneath and give up 2 easy ones for Pike Liberal as we have about 4 seconds to go. A long shot comes in just off the mark. And the Knights go into the fourth quarter trailing by a lot. I don't think I can count that high.
We'll look at our Giuseppe's box score and go bring up a couple of sponsors.
Yeah, that 41, especially in the first quarter, is what really kind of sunk the Knights early, unfortunately. Able to hang a little bit better in the third quarter, but just too many turnovers in this game really to be competitive.
And we'll take a quick run through of our sponsors here. Giuseppe's Pizza, Credit King. These guys all support Ezekiel Sports, Vivian O'Neill. Grace Tire. You guys get a chance, all of those guys are on 231. Go support them as they support the Knights. Back underway here.
Knights started us out in that fourth quarter. Couldn't get their first possession to go. Now going to be outside. Looks for 3. That one off the mark. Morris battled for it. No jump ball call, kind of surprisingly there. And that's going to be out of play. Looks like Bucksbaum got a hand to it. And Patriots now going to get it back. Thought about the 3, but Morris wasn't going to bite on it. That one out of play, going to be Knights ball. Looks like we'll have a running clock here for the fourth quarter. That one tipped out of play, going to be Knights ball yet again. It's like Dawson Gray got a whack on that hand that's got a couple broken fingers on it. He suffered that injury right at the beginning of the season, so Knights weren't able to start out very healthy. Great ball handling skills by Mark Buxbaum there. And it's taken away, though. The Patriots chance to come forward. Couldn't get it to go the first time, but the second one a little bit easier. Knights get it back underway. And Gray a little bit lackadaisical in possession. Nearly had his pocket picked. Hester now over to Morris. Thought about the three. Now going to be back to Gray. Looks for the long ball. That one no good. And that's going to go out of play and going to be Patriots ball. Patriots a chance to come forward now. This one in the corner, going to go for three. That one just off the mark. Morris able to maintain possession of the loose ball, but just surrounded by Patriots. Couldn't get a pass off. Now going to go up for three and drained again. And full line changes coming on for the Patriots. Knights with a couple subs of their own, getting ready to check on. And they've got four changes. It's Richardson, Burrows, Carnes, and Bumgarner checking on for Buxbaum, Morris, and Gray, and Hester. Burrows with it now, going to send it over to Richardson. Bumgarner pulls up for three. That one comes up short. And the Knights thought we were going to get a jump ball there. Nothing called. Now a chance to come forward for the Patriots. And now a chance to drive. That one is good. Now we're going to go out of play. Patriots a chance to come forward again. This one fired into the corner. Buxbaum got a hand to it. That's going to go out of play and going to be Patriots ball. Good pass underneath that time, but the uncontested shot no good. Second chance also no good. Richardson able to claim the rebound.
Down to 4 minutes here left in the fourth.
This one over to Richardson. Richardson underneath. Now going to fire this one outside. Bumgarner thought about it. Now going to kick it back to Jed Carnes. Trying to find a little bit of space of his own. Now over to Buxbaum. Good drive this time. Going to step up and
nice
finds
job.
two. Good finish. Doesn't exactly have the size advantage there, but he was able to get that one to go.
He was somehow found a way to make it go.
Three and a half minutes to go here. Knights giving a little bit of a better account of themselves in the second half, but just ran that first quarter. Too many turnovers to keep this one close. And whenever you give turnovers to a team like this, then I can shoot as lights out as the Patriots have. It's going to be tough. That one off the mark. And rebound taken by the Knights. This one out to Richardson. Now going to kick this one back across. Bumgarner able to claim the loose ball. Just off the mark, though. Patriots going to slow up pace of play now. Going to go for the long one, and that one just off the mark. They want to maintain possession, though. Now going to go for three. That one off the mark as well, and the Knights able to claim the rebound. A couple of subs coming on for Ezekiel. Miles Richardson
Taking it.
Chance to drive.
All the way.
Good finish there. And saw one or two Patriots step out of the way. Didn't really want to get taken out by the big number 0, especially not in a game like this. That one goes from a long way away, no good. Rebound claimed by the Patriots. Nobody underneath for the Knights
And a
rebounding.
timeout called.
Knights going to take a timeout.
Got about 2 minutes left here in the game.
Good point, brother.
If you're watching and want to leave a chat for a player you might be watching or team you might be cheering for, drop it in the chat or give a thumbs up if you're watching the broadcast.
Knights with a lot of the young guys in there now. That's going to go for long two, just off the mark. Now going to be for three from Patriots. That one no good. Second one goes up no good. And the Knights claim the rebound. That's going to be a clear foul. That's what you call a bear hug right there. And quite a size mismatch as well. Makes it a little more obvious of a foul. The Knights going to get it back underway with about a minute and 15 seconds to go here. Now going to be in the corner for three. Just off the mark. It looked good from our angle. Just a little bit long there. Working this around again. Going to go up for three. It's been a three-point contest, and nobody can seem to knock one down. Patriots able to pick it up. That one goes up from three again. And finally, that one absolutely drained.
Burned the net off on that one. Down to 40 seconds left. A little high.
That one too tall and out of play. Now, might have made it a Christian Hester, but that might have been it. And with about 30 seconds to go here, maybe one more possession for the Patriots from half court. No good. Everyone switched off underneath the basket for the Knights. Now going to drive, lost the handle on it, and going to be Knights ball.
Running clock with 10 seconds
left. Get this one going. Richardson a chance to come forward once more for Ezekiel. Gets it to go up, couldn't finish. Well, that's just about going to do it as they they just make it two more. And the Patriots beat the Knights. I believe the final score was 89 to 36. It didn't quite change on the clock up top, but that last basket was good. And the Knights, well, at least I can say they probably got their toughest two games out of the way.
Yeah.
They played Autauga Generals earlier this
They've had some good moments
2 weeks
playing
ago.
there. So it's a Patriots team, a tough team to play.
Very tough team. I talked with the coach, and I know me and you watched that game last year, and coach for the Patriots, I talked with him at halftime, said this team out here could probably beat that team we played last year about 30 points, and I don't doubt it.
So with that, thank you guys for joining in on Facebook. If you so desire, click on the like button, share this out with people, subscribe to the feed, click the notification bell. And thanks to Brock Baumgartner for running the camera, catching all the action for you. Benjamin Baumgartner bringing you the play-by-play.
Thanks to Earl Baumgartner for putting all this together and putting up with us when we're late and stuff like that. But
you guys, like I said, do the subscription. We try to post the games on Facebook ahead of time to let you know when we're going to able to broadcast. There's a lot of games this year, so we can't do them all. So we try to put them on Facebook to let you know. But if you click that notification bell, you should get a notification when we go live. So with that, thank you guys for joining in, and we will see you next time on BP1 Sportsnet.